做英雄要付出代价的，你为何不必？
因为不怕。
为何不怕？
不怕，就是不怕。
Facing a red-hot iron rod, the other rookies kept backing away in fear, but I did not even blink. That pleased Boss Jack a lot. Next came the assassination test. Boiling water at thousands of degrees poured onto our hands. Not a single person could last more than 2 seconds. Only I closed my eyes tight. Even though the boiling water had left my hand badly burned, I did not show a hint of pain. Instead, I drank the boiling water right in front of Jack. At that moment, Jack said whoever could take the head of the North Sea Gang leader could become Jack's fourth sworn son. Hearing that, I went alone to the North Sea Gang to kill him. Their boss Tony had been famous for years. When he saw the newcomer was a kid barely in his 20s, he did not take me seriously at all. So he prepared to use his signature move to kill me, but he did not expect my footwork to be so agile. A single acrobatic flip neutralized his attack. Tony showed a look of terror, so he hit harder, but I used my movement, and at the right moment, I grabbed the back of his blade tight. With Tony drawing his sword, I used the gap. I swung a heavy punch straight into his face. Then I moved behind Tony. I leapt up and threw another punch. Tony suffered a heavy head trauma and both his eyes were bloodshot. I took the chance to snatch his big knife and spun to finish him with one strike. But Tony dodged it cleanly. The blade stabbed into the wall behind it in an instant. Then I used the shadowless fist I had trained 10 years for. I beat Tony back step by step. The blade sliced across his neck in a flash. But just as I had wrapped up Tony's head, the North Sea Gang men surrounded the whole restaurant. I did not want to get bogged down with them, so I grabbed a random guy and jumped down with him. With him as a buffer, I took no damage. Just as I was getting up to leave, hundreds of people suddenly appeared on both sides of the alley. They surrounded me in the middle, but I was not afraid at all. I casually tied Tony head to my waist and switched into berserk mode, relying on solid striking skills. Each attack sent someone to the ground. Even the stone wall could not take the pounding, although my kung fu was strong. The North Sea Gang men kept swelling in number. I was suddenly ambushed and kicked to the ground. It looked like I was about to die on the spot. Luckily, Mark lit firecrackers to create chaos. That is how they managed to get me out. When I returned to the Black Tiger Gang, I was badly wounded and unconscious, but my hand still held Tony head tight. Boss Jack admired my bravery very much, so he accepted me on the spot as his fourth sworn son. The next day I recovered quickly, so Jack ordered a huge banquet at the restaurant to celebrate getting his new fourth sworn son. It seemed like a happy occasion, but as soon as I took my seat, John was the first to pick on me.